TWR Wednesday SITREP.
What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room. I'm back at you with another video. This is your Wednesday SITREP, and I got a fantastic video for you. But real quick, guys, it's March. It's March Madness. I am KU country, baby. I love basketball, and because of that, I'm going to open up the Discord server for 50% off until Sunday at midnight. For basically the price of a drink at Starbucks and a little snack, you can get all of this. Everything we offer, stocks, options, future, Forex, crypto, and even sports betting. We got over 35 real-time alerts. We got multiple live trading channels open every single day. We got Algo trade signals. We got pro trading chat floors, data quant alert bots, TA alert bots. Guys, I'm telling you, we have something for everybody, every style, and every type of budget. And just so you know, I'm keeping it real with that price of a drink and a sandwich at Starbucks. Look at this, okay? I bought my wife a little snack today and took it to her at work. Look at that. The Vente Macadlata and a bacon sandwich. And it was all like $12.48, guys. So basically, for the price of a Starbucks drink and a sandwich, you can legitimately have the opportunity to make easily $100 to $1,000 per day. And when I do my trade recap, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But let's get into the video right now. I hope I see a whole bunch of you on the platform when that bell rings, and let's go out and make some money together. And as always, if you're ready, follow me and let's go to war. Let's get it right now. How's TWR doing thus far? And I couldn't pass up buying some more of those 2-year T-bills, guys. When you see yield rates the way that they've been here recently, you got to scoop these up. And I'm going to orient you, in case you're new, to how I alert so you guys know kind of what to expect when you see alerts, especially for those of you that are going to take that 50% discount and come join the team. But basically, I push the info or trade that I'm getting into here. The color and the message will depend on the type of trade it is. Green equals open, orange equals scaling or averaging down, blue is an update, and red is closing. And every trade has a time and date stamp because you know we keep things 100% at Traders War Room, baby. Got into a SPY scalp after it hit that huge dump. We went ahead and took the bounce play, got in at 30, peeled out at 52. That's $22 per contract. Now, just imagine buying 5 or 10 of these since they were so cheap. You done trading for the day, meeting that criteria of $100 to $1,000 per day with TWR alerts. We got into Okata the other day, $255. We took that $80 call. And days like today, you see green, you take green. We went ahead and peeled out, $265, $10 per contract. What about Best Buy? This was a trade that we got in on the 27th, $2 entry. Boom, out, $242. That's $42 per contract. We played snow yesterday on the swing, $250 entry. Scaled out at $275, and that's $25 per contract. Now, what about this alert? This was an alert I gave you guys yesterday on the YouTube video. We put the chart out, we put the high-level trigger, we put the low-level trigger, and then I pushed the alert on the platform when the short trigger pulled. And anyone on the platform already knows that we give you the play-by-play on the platform. I told you guys we'd probably see follow-through if the trigger pulled to the downside of 199, and that's exactly what happened. This is the trigger I gave you guys last night. The chart basically told you we push below this. We're going to go ahead and pull the trigger to the put side of the house, and look at that. Boom. Never even came back above or even basically staying below that trigger the entire day, and then absolutely just got destroyed in after hours, and we're going to get a huge payday tomorrow. And it really doesn't matter what type of contract you ended up getting because you were making money all day. I mean, look at this. This is a whole skew of contracts to the put side. So depending on your risk tolerance and how much capital you had to invest, you were making money all day today if you were riding them Tesla puts. $100 to $1,000 per day is possible when you're a TWR market warrior. So quit wasting money. That's not making money. Join TWR. The links are in the description. What's hot and what's not. Here's your main markets. Only thing that was green today was the Dow. I mean, it tried, but it just couldn't keep up the pressure. So everything pretty much stayed below the baseline, and the Dow was barely able to nudge out some green. Now, let's talk about a bloody mess. Look at these futures, guys. Oh, my God. I haven't seen red futures like this in a long time. Man, that sentiment just isn't there. So expect everything to open lower at the bell. Sector performance. The only big winner today was really energy, with utilities and real estate carrying up the biggest losers. Here's your call versus your put volume. And basically, we're looking a little bit more bullish on the call side than we are on the put side. However, we got some heavy put volume on those Amazon and the Q and the SPY. So the billions kind of outweigh the millions, but if you're looking at overall volume, we got more bulls out there than bears, at least on the daily flow. Dark pool, pretty light except for SPY. Everything else is pretty minimal considering normal moves for the dark pool. Here's some unusual option activity, and you guys already know the deal. We like this because this can give us ideas into what big money is looking for trends. And so we'll look at these, we'll see if they got some volume, we'll see if it follows the current trend, and if so, it can give us an idea on a particular trade that we can make some money. Here are your top gainers, and these are stocks, and this gives you opportunity to make some decent money on some runners. Just imagine getting into RETA, a couple weeks ago. That thing absolutely just took a tear, right? And some of these penny stocks, these move, 25 cents to $1 in a trading session, and you can go in deep since they're so cheap and make some decent money on the trade. And it's less risky than playing the option game sometimes. Now, here's your top losers, and what we like about this is this gives us ideas on potential reverse plays. Some of these got absolutely destroyed, and the likelihood of them, if they're solid companies or they have some sort of pipeline catalyst type of event, would be that they might give back some of the losses that they took and get a nice little rejection from support. And here are your most active stocks. And these are the ones that are moving and shaking and everybody's trying to trade and make some money. All right, so top news, and I'm sure you guys have already heard about it. Tesla shares fall 5% as Elon's Master Plan 3 is short on details about both cars and finances. So he teased a next generation electric vehicle as part of a bigger push towards electrification, but no date is offered. And about the finances, there wasn't much information. So investors kind of took that as a and went ahead and sold out of some positions, and it definitely reflects in the chart, and we'll see the chart here in a moment when we get to the chart section. And then the Chinese economics paint an upbeat picture, but U.S. companies that are operating in China, they're not buying it. So the Chinese factory activity hit decade high in February, according to data released Wednesday, but they're thinking that this could be some sort of propaganda push or some misinformation, and that China actually is struggling a little bit more than people see. It's because they've been compensating and infusing the economy. And, eventually when you do those type of things, the money has to come from somewhere. And usually it comes from the taxpayers. And, you can't get away with infusion constantly. You have to have the pullback. So they think that the China economics here in the near term will definitely showcase sooner than later a decline rather than the robust that they're trying to portray. And not top news, but definitely noteworthy. So Biden's plan for student loan forgiveness, and it's basically talking about what you need to know that the Supreme Court will argue. And then Biden's first veto could impact the 401ks and how companies react to climate change. Then Milan gave Howard Schultz his Starbucks inspiration decades ago, and now the tables are turned with the idea of the olive oil infused coffee. And if you haven't heard about Starbucks and this olive oil infused coffee, this is like the next big thing that's supposed to be disrupting the industry. I don't know. We'll see if it works or not. And then Saturday Night Live star Chloe Fineman says Lorne Michaels gave her the best financial advice, which, who cares about that, really? I don't care about those celebrity financial advice things. I want to know what the market's doing now, near term, and in the future. Stocks I like for trades. Here's your top trending stocks, and we're going to talk about some of these in the chart section, but definitely you already see right there that number one spot is Tesla. People want to know what the heck is going on with Tesla. All right, so let's talk about SPY. SPY definitely underwhelmed today and took a leg down, but we got some triggers here. We got the high trigger, that 396.50 area to be safe, and we got the bottom level to 393. So, if we get them triggers and they start to pull off, we can get good probability of the swing on there. Obviously, just like today, if we're playing this off of momentum, we're watching those moving averages and we're playing it very cautiously and make sure we got the momentum on our side. Let's talk about Tesla, man. Tesla absolutely got destroyed after hours, and it's looking like we potentially could get a leg down because it has ran pretty hard here recently. So we trigger below that 189.25, and I think we see another leg down to the downside. But if we start to pop up and we hit that 196, 197 area, then I think it would be safe to go ahead and get into some calls and see what the pressure to the upside off the bounce has in store. SI is getting hammered. We don't even have a downward trending area to see about this, but I do think that 850 is a decent level. We probably should see some support down there at that level, and if we can't hold, then we trigger to the downside. We'll go ahead and ride it down for a few, but I got a feeling we're probably going to see some bounce and support, and if we start to trigger above that 10, then we can start to think about going long, at least for a follow through to around 12, maybe giving a little bit back what we lost. I don't think we'll get all of it back, but we could definitely see a push to the upside, $1 or $2 on some decent volume. PBR, here's a little interesting one, and it's fairly cheap. I like this for calls above the $11.75 area, and if we trigger down to the 11.25, we can go ahead and think about the short game. It definitely has some short potential. All the way down to 10.45, so a decent little move right there could absolutely be in the cards. So we'll play this one and see how this one looks when that bell rings tomorrow. And if you need any more reason why to join Traders War Room, guys, we went ahead and gave you this ticker right here, and we are set up for success. Let me show you the trade that we got into. I put you guys on game on this one today, man. We got in that 180 call at 285, and by the way, look where it's at. Boom, baby. And as long as we don't give all them gains back, that is a payday. Those 280 contracts might even be worth $1,000 tomorrow. We'll see, but definitely we're going to be up. And that is one of those trades that they don't happen all the time, but man, they feel good when they do happen. And you can get those right at Traders War Room, and also take advantage of that 50% off for March Madness, man. The link is in the description. But if you weren't part of Traders War Room, we're still going to look at this for potential play to the upside and to the downside. Now, I don't think we got much more upside potential because we had such a rocket blast to the upside. I think it's more due for a pullback. I'd like to see maybe a little bit more push to the upside depending on market conditions, and then we get that pullback. So we triggered down below that 189 level. We're looking at puts, and we can ride some of this. We got tons of space that we can ride this down for multiple dollars. So I'd like to see this probably cool down a little bit, especially given the bearish market sentiment, and we'll probably see a decent little pullback here between now and mid-March. That's it, team. Don't forget, plan your battles with Traders War Room Classes. Join TWR on 5 March at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time and learn how to trade Forex, a secret gold mine that never sleeps. With guest instructor, Jay Trades. Just like the Wild West, the Forex market is an untapped resource that can make you a fortune. Just a lot of people don't know how to trade it or are unfamiliar with the Forex market. But don't worry, we got you covered. Our instructor is a Forex guru with years of trading experience. After this class, you'll be amazed at how current strategies that you're already using translate directly to the Forex market, so you can win consistently using skills you already know. Register today at traderswarroom.com/upcoming classes and unlock your gold mine. Every purchase gets a recording. I'll see you there. Traders War Room is your one-stop shop. Try our TWR 1-to-1 mentoring. Does the market have you feeling like this? Or wanting to rip your hair out while you watch your account dwindle? If that's you, then Traders War Room has you covered. Our one-to-ones focus on you as a trader or investor. The Zoom session connects you with a TWR professional. Whether we're covering charts, developing a plan of attack, or being strategic and deep diving on the how, why, and execution of trade plans. TWR one-to-ones will give you the confidence to attack, conquer, destroy, and make the market bend the knee in 2023. Join TWR and bow to no one. Book your session today. The link is in the description or on the website at traderswarroom.com. Let's go to war. Traders War Room Trading University is happy to announce open registration for our next option fundamental course. Did Wall Street make you feel like a complete loser in 2022? Or was everything going great and you blinked just for a split second and got repeatedly kicked in the you-know-what over and over again? TWR is here to help you. Our university's fundamental course is an in-depth 5-week-long course that's done live via Zoom platform. Our virtual classroom is where you can interact with the instructor, other students, or see copies of the classes right there on the platform and rivals that of traditional online education. Testimonials from previous class graduates are proof that our cradle-to-the-grave approach works in giving you consistently profitable skills to trade options. Registration is open today. Links are in the description or go to traderswarroom.com. I will see you there. Let's go to war. Make the market bend the knee in 2023. Join TWR and bow to no one. The link is in the description or on the website at traderswarroom.com. Let's go to war.